Here we have our anatomy and physiology lab. So the first thing is, notice there's going to be a lot of links on here. This is from a different type of interactive. It is made to us under an MIT license. That's just kind of what it's talking about at the top here. Take a moment, read the purpose, introduction, and background, and then you're going to see directions. You can click on the first link here, and that's actually going to bring you here to the main page. We're going to be using a couple of these different demos, so just know that you can get to multiple different demos from this page, and you have the knee atlas one here which you can click. But if you go back to the lab, you'll also notice that it's going to give you the link to the knee atlas there. So if you wanted to open that up, you could that way, and you're going to be able to then, once it loads, see all the different parts of the knee here. So notice on the side I have bones, cartilage, meniscus, vascular system, nerves, and so on. And you can see your knee here. Now if I click it and then drag my cursor around, it allows me to see the different parts of the knee at that moment in time. You can also check things off, so maybe I can check them all off if I wanted to, and instead just put bones, and now I can see just the bones. And if I click the bones off, I can see just the cartilage, or maybe I want to see the cartilage on the bones, and slowly add in a little bit more. So there's my meniscus, which is in that color of the legend, which is gray. My vascular system adds through after that. So if I go back to my lab here, it's going to ask you to paste a screenshot of the knee below, label those structures, and then it's going to ask you where different things are located. So that's when you're not going to want a ton of stuff clicked off at that moment in time. So this way you can just kind of focus on what you're looking at. After you move through the knee, you're going to have to go back to go to the brain atlas, or you're going to click on the link here, which is going to open up the brain atlas. So it's going to look very similar to our knee atlas that we had, but now I have all the different parts of the systems, all right? And if I bring my cursor over to that system, notice that it highlights that there for me, okay? I can also click on it, and it will do the same thing of highlighting. So just know whether you physically click or you roll your cursor over it, it's going to show that there. So here I have my different parts that we're going to be looking at, and you'll be taking those screenshots of those structures and then looking at that below. So as you move through it, you have all of the different parts, all right, and we're literally moving down through each section of the brain, and then you have your conclusion here.